Hi guys, so in part 1 we talked about transforming the little seeds into these beautiful seedlings. In part 2 we transplanted the seedlings into larger cups. In part 3a we planted the young tomato plants in containers using my own compost. In part 3b we talked about planting the tomato plants into pots using store-bought soil. And now in part 4 I am going to talk about planting the tomato plants into my raised bed garden. But first, I wanted to share with you that I started designing my own old school logo merchandise, and right now we have 30% off for Mother's Day, and here I will show you the designs that we have. We have t-shirts, we have pajamas, we have glasses, aprons, bags, and many other things. And shipping right now it's $3.99, and I ordered some stuff for myself, and with the standard $3.99 shipping it only took a week for me to receive it, so you still have time before Mother's Day. And down in the description section I am going to put a link to my shop, and if you shop I make a little bit of money, you're happy, I'm happy, and thank you very much. So your next option, if you don't have a garden, it's raised bed garden, and I have a video on how I built this one. It's very easy. I did it almost by myself within about 2 hours, and then it took me another hour to build that. This is a structure where I put the shade cloth, and that's really cool too. That took me a little bit longer making the actual shade cloth, but it looks like a gazebo. Anyway, but your next option is raised bed garden if you don't have a garden. So let's get to work. So in this space over here I have enough room just for 2 tomato plants, and I just don't want to destroy this deal. It is going into seeding, but I'll let it be a little bit longer, and I will bring the tomato plant closer to you so you can see what the roots look like and when the tomato plant is ready to be transplanted. So start by gently squeezing the cup to separate the soil from the walls of the cup, and then put the plant between your fingers and flip it over and take it out. So once the root starts curling around like this is when your tomato plant is ready to be transplanted. So I'm going to start by digging my hole, and it's going to be right underneath these two cords, because this is where I'm going to guide the tomato plant to grow. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, make sure to get the soil nice and wet before you plant the tomato plant. And this soil here, it's mixed. It's store-bought soil and compost that I make, so it's about, I would say, 2/3 store-bought soil and 1/3, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I finally have a worm in my garden. Finally. So now, in regard how deep your hole should be, what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna plant the tomato plant all the way up to here, to that 1, 2, 3, 4th leaf. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, and this one. And for that, I have scissors. So you take your scissors and you just clip those. And this way, just like with the upplanting, the tomato plant is gonna grow roots out of the stem. So it's gonna have a stronger root system. So since I wanna bury it all the way up to here, I dug my hole, make sure that the tomato plant is gonna be covered with soil. So it's a little bit deeper, but there is a reason behind it. So right now, just like last year, I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of epsom salt. I'm gonna put about a little more than 2 tablespoons of rock dust or azomate, and I'm going to put more than a tablespoon I'm gonna put actually more than a tablespoon of this bone meal that prevents blossom end rot, which I had last year in my tomatoes. So, blossom end rot, it's caused by calcium deficiency. So, since you should never plant your plant right on the top of the fertilizer, we'll add some more soil. That's why I dug the hole a little bit deeper than I needed it. And we're gonna take this bad boy back out of the cup and just loosen the roots just a little bit. Okay, so we'll set him here. I feel like a pretzel. So we'll set the tomato plant here, and then we will start adding some nice soil. And make sure to fill up the air pockets around the tomato plant so there is no air over there. Keep adding. It's not very straight, I don't think so. No, it is. Between the two, yep. Oops. Alright. Keep adding soil. Just like so. Alright, and then eventually I will keep adding soil here. Well, not soil, but my own compost that I make. And hopefully it grows some more roots here. Alright, now we'll go to the next one. So the same thing here. I'll dig the hole a little bit deeper than what I need. Okay. And then I'll clip the leaves that I don't need. Oops, almost clipped the whole plant. Alright. And then we'll squeeze it gently, massage, massage, massage. Flip it over. Here are the roots, all nice and loose, and I shouldn't have taken it yet because I still have to put the other goodies. So, about a tablespoon or so of epsom salt for extra magnesium. Then a little bit more than a tablespoon of the bone meal to prevent blossom end rot, and then some rock dust. And I actually saw the rock dust tip from a guy called John. He gardens in Las Vegas, which is as close as it gets to my weather here in Arizona. So I did it last year, didn't hurt the soil or the tomato plants. So I'm doing it again since I bought a 50-pound bag. Alright, now we'll take him out. Loosen the roots a little bit and start adding soil back in and fill up those pockets on the side of the plant. And as I said again, I will, since this is a raised bed, it's not a regular garden, so soil does get depleted. So I have to add compost every now and then. I would say about, I do it about once a week. And the final step is giving these guys a nice soak of water. So in the next video, guys, I'm gonna give you an update on all these tomato plants and show you what's going on with each one of them. And down in the comment section, please let me know what you think about my logo designs. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.